All right, Chase, thank you very much. It is the final week of the legislative session, and tensions about budget cuts, well, they're heating up.
A lot happening this week among social service providers of the state. The Utah Coalition Against Sexual Assault was just one organization that found their funding had been slashed along the way. Natalie Wattis spoke with that organization and asked lawmakers why it's happening. Natalie.
The organization had been getting millions to run sexual assault education and outreach programs. But this year they found out they're not getting a cent.
Without this funding, programs across the state will no longer be providing prevention education, classes, or outreach in their communities to prevent sexual violence from happening.
The Utah Coalition Against Sexual Assault runs 13 rape crisis centers throughout the state of Utah. Part of their mission is education about this form of violence.
These prevention education workshops and outreach is what links us to hopefully ending it.
For the past several years, they've been getting state money to do this work.
About 3.5 years ago, Representative Romero had lifted up a request for us to receive ongoing funding for prevention at $3.3 million, and that is ending as of June 30th.
This year, they got a recommendation to get $1.6 million from the budget. But when the budget list came out Friday, the number they actually got is zero.
Our organizations will have to potentially lay off and close programs.
I asked lawmakers why.
And on Friday they found out that was cut. Can anyone comment on that?
There were a number of social service asks, and what those looked like with a smaller than expected budget. There were some things that had to be pared down, to be slimmed down, and I think that was the decision that was made. That was one of those things. Unfortunately, we can't fund everything in social services.
Senate leaders say another piece was an accounting error that was underpaying hospitals to the tune of $120 million. And these cuts make up for that. But the coalition is still asking.
Fund us. We cannot risk increase in sexual assaults in our communities. Our state already ranks 9th in the country.
Lawmakers say this is just one of the many service providers that were impacted by these budget cuts. At the Capitol, Natalie Wattis, KUTV 2 News.